Retherford has developed, you know, over the year. We haven't seen him in a year, and Pico, you know, pretty much had his way with him the last couple of times they've wrestled.
Rutherford just couldn't clear anything, clear ties to get to his attacks against Pico. The previous couple times we've seen them wrestle, and that was at this very tournament, at this very same weight last year, and in Madison in the best of 3 series.
Yeah, which went 2-0 in favor of Pico. So we're coming out. Obviously, Pico's looking for these heavy hands, trying to wear on you and snatch in high levels. You see the single leg right there. Elevating, trips it. It's going to be a takedown, too, for Pico. They go out of bounds.
Good work there by Pico. Man, there was like not an opening there at all, and Pico snatched that single.
He just snatched it right up.
Finished. See Zain posting on the head.
Of course,
if not, Pico comes over the top heavy and snaps.
Yeah.
And that's what Zain wants to avoid.
Yeah, really hard to wrestle a guy like Pico. Because he does have a non-typical American style. You don't see a guy with heavy hands like he has very often in the States. You know, so you got to be able to weather the storm. And don't blink because he'll be on your legs. He's got a good snatch single, high C, trying to develop a single leg to the other side as well. Now, Retherford in on the shot. Pico trying to cut the corner, in on the crotch lift. Retherford trying to come out back.
Funky.
So Retherford gets a takedown here, ties things up 2 apiece, halfway through the first.
And again, Richard, you know, there wasn't much of an opening there at all.
No.
Retherford, this is what Retherford goes to in his parts here. He goes to that bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow. Yeah, but you know, you mentioned no openings. I mean, that's how it is when you got 2 guys of this magnitude. I mean, Retherford is a cadet world champion, so let's not forget that.
I mean, Retherford's cadet world champion.
And as is Pico. So going out of bounds.
Also junior silver medalist. I mean, Pico has beaten Olympians. Retherford beat Logan Stieber last year. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's the level that these guys are at.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, in this weight class, it's really these 2 in the field. I mean, that's really what we're seeing. And Retherford up, they got 3-2 on the board. Did we have a push out there?
Where did that 3 come from, Richard?
It must have been a push out.
I want to get clarification.
Okay. So we got 30 seconds left here. 3-2 on the scoreboard for Retherford. Now Pico trying to snatch that single leg, high level though. Retherford doing a good job keeping his distance and not allowing Pico to snap. And we have Willie with the clarification.
There was a step out along there somewhere. How did we miss that?
Not entirely sure, but so Retherford leading 3-2 as we head to the break. He's definitely...
Valentin, the Pico's coach is saying to the referee, hands to the face, hands to the face. So they didn't like something they saw in there. You see Jamil Kelly airing off. 1 takedown apiece and a push out for Retherford. 3-2 to start the second period.
I was going to say Retherford, Pico right in on the single leg, close to the edge.
No points down, so no points.
Oh, that's going to be a 4-pointer, big time going out of bounds.
Pico takes advantage and gets a 4. 6-3, that's confirmed.
It looks like Retherford cuts his face up. You see it right there.
Yeah, I think he did that on the rug, maybe. I don't know.
It might have hit the rug, yeah.
That was very reminiscent of Isaiah Martinez and Anthony Valencia last year in the finals of this tournament. Aymar wouldn't go down, and Valencia gutted him just like that.
Yeah, well, off the lip,
of that
too,
quad pod, yeah.
Yeah, which is incredibly tough to do. But I was saying Before that exchange, it looked like Retherford was doing a good job of keeping Pico out of his ties, his heavy snaps, by keeping distance, posting. He might have been posted in the face a time or two, but he's posted in a circle, and that's a good way to keep a guy from wearing on your arms and wearing on your head is constant motion.
Get a shot of it. Cale Sanderson, he's a Olympic gold medalist, also one hell of a mat cleaner-upper.
Well, if he ever's not coaching Penn State, we got another job for him. He's very capable of
janitorial services.
Just mat cleaning, working on mats.
They're gonna wrap Zain's head up here.
Pico pacing back and forth.
I tell you what, when he's so funny, Pico, because he's all high motor. I mean, he can't stop moving when he's on the mat, and then off the mat, he's like the nicest, calmest kid in the world.
Yeah. And we see that with a lot of guys, though, tailor to personalities.
Yeah. These guys are scrapping now.
Yeah, you see.
Retherford, too, there's a challenge here of some sort. I don't know what's going on. Valentine's throwing a block for some reason.
I think he just threw the brick.
He threw the brick just to tell him to keep him out of his face, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not sure. Pico might be cut on the top of his head as well.
These dudes are scrapping. I think that really, I mean, in America anyway, and in the junior division, I don't think there's anybody other than Zain that can really keep the pace with Pico.
I mean, I can't think of anyone.
What's that?
I can't think of anyone at the junior division.
I thought you said that you could. You think you can keep pace with Pico?
No, not me. I'm going to stay away from that, Willie.
Yeah, I would too.
Now, the senior division, a different story as far as keeping a pace with Pico.
Yeah. Valentine getting yelled at.
Yep, the officials putting their foot down.
And we'll back under action, 2:30. And these guys have had a long break, really. So they're antsy. We're ready to scrap.
Yeah, that official better watch out. Reaching his hand in there. That's the danger zone right now. These guys are moving. But yeah, Zain doing a great job of circling and staying out of the straight-on tie-ups. I think that's key for him. He gets sort of trapped underneath off an errant shot attempt. Pico just snuffs it pretty easily, up 8-3 now.
That's kind of what happened to Zain here last year, is that he wasn't scoring 1Z in openings and take a few errant shots. You get frustrated because there's no shots available. A guy like Zain always wants to score.
Yeah. Trying to keep the high pace, but has to. Oh, these guys are headbutting, man. This is getting good. No wonder. It looks like the blood's even coming through Retherford's.
It is.
Tape.
These guys are heavy hands. I mean, Zain posts, and Cheeks came over top with a heavy thing.
Valentine throws the brick out of Pico's corner again.
I don't know why. I think they should probably. Keep throwing the block just to get the referee's attention. There it is. Yellow card.
That's a first for me. I didn't realize you could get a yellow card for throwing your challenge.
You should. I didn't know either, but you should be. You should just throw it just to get the referee's attention. Zain has blood all over his head.
All over. I mean, and remember, Pico's cut on the top of his head as well.
Right, so some of it's leaking through, and the other is coming from the top of Pico's head. He's getting a little blood bath. 1 minute to go. Retherford nearly had purchase on a single leg there, but failed on it.
Pico shot attempt. He's trying to go and get one here at the end. Retherford Good job defensively there. We got the trio of birds flying above the mat. Now Retherford in motion. This is great. This is great action. 45 seconds to go.
Two all day. Nice shot.
Yeah, he's in deep. Has it locked. Trying to post up. Gonna have to fight the hips of Pico, who's just gonna go out of bounds, give up a point.
Listen, at least grab the center. At least it gives him an opportunity for a 4. 30 seconds to go. 2 takedowns won't do it because Cheeks has a 4.
Pico's going to get hit for...
Interlocking with fingers.
Yeah, he's going to get hit for a
5.
Penalty point there. So
how about a warning for that before you give him a point?
Arm spin attempt there from Retherford. They're calling that a slip.
Put him up 13 seconds, 12 seconds.
8-5 on the board. Retherford, he's still coming. Shot attempts. Pico backing out. And that'll do it. Aaron Pico, 8-5 over Zain Retherford.
Great match. You know, coming into this, we knew it was going to be Zain and Pico. You know, we knew it was going to be Zain and Pico. And most people said after watching last year, it wasn't going to be a match. Well, it was a match. It was a darn good match.
It was absolutely a match, and there was some